Test, 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 test. Let's. Is that loud enough? It probably is. Bring it a little closer. All right. Last day of the beta. Let's hope we can get some good games in. Oh yeah, Kit played it last, so it was on Geralt. I'm tired.
Put your practice to the test and lay claim to glory.
Amaterasu Okami 1.
Battle 1. Fight!
This is laggy. Okay, this is so laggy. I'm hitting up the entire time, and it keeps doing the guard version. This is so laggy. Holy shit.
Battle 2. Fight!
Like, he kept doing B. Or, if I did what I wanted to do, which was sidestep, I would have got my wind cannon out of it. But it never did it. Up.
Battle 3. Fight!
So laggy. So laggy.
Battle 4. Fight!
Stab! God damn it! Thank you. It's about time it did it.
Final battle. Fight!
So laggy. I can't do anything, it's too laggy. Alright, not playing that guy again. People need to get off Wi-Fi. It's not that hard. There's a Ethernet cable. Plug it in.
Put your practice to the test and lay claim to glory.
Fuko. Okay.
Battle 1. Fight!
Okay. It's always impossible to do multiple kicks. It's just never been good because of air control.
Battle 2. Fight! Battle 3. Fight!
Oh, you can definitely do multiple. It's just not good. It's never been good. Well, that tracked. Wow.
Final battle. Fight!
That's fantastic. Fugo, why would you do that? Alright, now I gotta troll Fuko on Discord.
Even greater glory awaits you ahead. Believe in your power and... Battle 1. Fight!
I thought that was knocking me down. Yeah, Tira tracks like crazy. But her tracking moves do seem kinda slow though. She does seem kinda safe though. I didn't mean to do that. Look. How do I not get these free back throws? Wow!
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
You're so adorable, all bloody and broken.
Battle 1. Fight!
How the fuck did a GI come out when I was holding back? No idea what's going on with Tira's frames. Yep, I knew he was gonna go for a low. I tried to block it, but I wasn't able to crouch. What? Why can't I break any of her throws? That headbutt, it even interrupts my back jump stance. God damn it. Okay. Why do people keep on playing on Wi-Fi?
Battle 4. Fight!
Okay, that's a frame trap. What's up, Teku? I know. Like Fuko, there's no lag spikes. It's just there's a consistent droppage. What the fuck? How do I break her throws? How the fuck do I break her throws?
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
You're so adorable, all bloody and
Like, it's not reading any of my throw breaks against her. He did the same throw to me every time. It was never a variation. I tried it break with both A and B, and it never broke. Fugo's not denying that he's on Wi-Fi. The smiling, you don't need to do 4A to break throws. B will also break those throws. It's still an A or a B break. It's A and 4A or A and B. You can do either.
Battle 1. Fight!
Why does that only go over Zhanghua's head? Yeah, they changed the throw inputs, but they didn't change the throw breaks. Thankfully. Okay, that was a 4th throw, I think. Ooh, that's a new one. Oh, the lag started. There was only lag in that last round. It wasn't laggy outside of that, which means it was probably just a spike.
Believe in your power and... Battle 1. Fight!
Okay, what's the follow-up to that? Oh, is that still free damage? God damn it. Every time I do 4A, I'm trying to do 4AA. But she doesn't have it anymore. I don't know really much about Ivy. Ivy is such a hard matchup with Talim. Why does everyone eat that? I didn't realize I was back turn there. My GIs are not coming out. Damn it. Okay, that's free off that throw. And the lag started up again. Yeah, she has crazy zoning.
Just kidding.
Final battle. Fight.
Okay, that was punishable. So she's still like Leisha, where any launcher, free super. Only 40% though. Not as strong as Leisha's. Damn it.
Blessings.
Still fight.
I'm trying to explain to these people the differences between Wi-Fi and LAN cables and wireless mesh and all that fun stuff. Ooh, opponent found, finally. Nope. No opponent found. I don't know what happened there. I've never seen that happen. Network error has occurred. Alright, so what's up, Bruce Lee? I assume you are Himura Kenshin? What we know as Wi-Fi, what people call Wi-Fi, is actually a specific spec called 802.11. Often you'll hear things like 802.11a, B, G, N. Those G and N are the big ones right now. 802.11 is what we call Wi-Fi. And Wi-Fi does have faults. Like, all the letters are expansions to Wi-Fi to make it faster. But the Wi-Fi protocol itself, the 802.11, has never really changed. And what 802.11 is, it runs off something called half duplex. Now, normally if you have a wired connection, you're on full duplex. And with a wired connection, you can upload and download at the same time. With Wi-Fi 802.11, you can't. At half duplex, you can only either upload or download at one single time. You cannot do both. So basically, in between each bit, Wi-Fi is alternating back and forth between upload and download as needed. Of course, that also means there can be delays in upload or download while it's waiting to switch back to the normal type. To get around it, a new technology called wireless mesh was developed. And what wireless mesh is, it's sort of like Wi-Fi, but it doesn't use the 802.11 protocol. And so, for instance, if you wanted to do wireless mesh, what you would do is you'd get two wireless mesh pucks. They're usually shaped like pucks. I know Google has a wireless mesh. They call it Google Wi-Fi. And I actually do recommend the Google Wi-Fi wireless mesh pucks. I think they're fantastic. I have 3. What you do is you take one of the pucks, you connect it wired to your router. Then you take the other puck, and that connects through wireless mesh to the previous puck. The two pucks do not interact with each other using Wi-Fi. They interact with each other using wireless mesh. Then on the other puck, you plug that one into your computer through a wired connection. You can also connect to the other puck through 802.11, but then what's the point of having wireless mesh if you're using Wi-Fi? So, generally, you do not want to use the wireless 802.11 protocol anywhere. So if you can get wireless mesh pucks and connect to those physically, that's what you want to do. So what you can actually do is take a wireless mesh puck, take your expansion puck, and then hook a switch into the expansion puck, and then connect multiple devices through a wired connection to the expansion puck. And the good thing with wireless mesh is full duplex instead of half duplex. It's still not as good as a pure full connection, a pure hardline connection, but the fact that it's full duplex makes it at least twice as good as Wi-Fi. The pucks in general, I think, are about $80 each. Google sells a triple pack for $200. I only know the Google prices because that's what I use. There are other brands of wireless mesh pucks. I like the Google ones because not all the wireless mesh pucks offer a physical Ethernet port on the back. And so if you don't have that physical Ethernet port on the back, somewhere along the line you're going to have to use Wi-Fi. And I don't see the point in having wireless mesh if you're going to use Wi-Fi anyways. So I like the Google ones because they have those expansion ports on the back. So if you only need 2 pucks, it'll be about 150, 160 bucks. But the good thing about wireless mesh is also, like I said, it's also 802.11 if you connect to them that way. But the idea behind wireless mesh is to create zones of Wi-Fi around your house if you need Wi-Fi expansion. But, like I said, the advantage of the Google wireless mesh is you can also do a hardline connection to them, which is what you want to do. Well, if you have to use Wi-Fi, well, first of all, you're going to need 2 at minimum, because you need one at your router and one at whatever you want to hook up through a wired connection. See, when it comes down to it, I think these companies are actually doing a bad job at marketing wireless mesh, because they're not marketing wireless mesh as a full duplex solution to wireless. They're marketing it as Wi-Fi expansion nodes. And I guess because most people will just connect to Wi-Fi thinking it's good enough. But for fighting games, nah. It's terrible. Cool, you're welcome, Himura. Wow, it's taking a long time to find opponents. I mean, another option you can do is something called power line adapters. I don't know if you're still in the channel, Himura, but power line adapters, I know a lot of people who use those with success. Those will send data signals through the power lines in your house or apartment. From what I hear, they fluctuate a lot. What's up, wise guy? I've only played, I think, what, 2 matches? 3 matches, and 2 of them have been laggy. But 2 of them, the people on the other end were on Wi-Fi. Power line adapters are also really cheap. You can get 2 power line adapters for like 30 bucks. And if your house can handle it, and if you're on a budget, that's probably the way to go. Power line adapters aren't always doable because it requires your entire apartment to be on a single circuit. And if you've got a big house like I do, where not every room is connected to the same circuit, the data can't really talk to itself. Oh, it's taking a long time to find an opponent. I guess since it's Sunday, 3rd day, a lot less people are playing. I know the number of streams has dwindled. On Friday, there were about 150 streams playing Soulcalibur 6. Today, let's see what it says on 8wayrun, because we track those numbers. There are 40 Soulcalibur 6 streams on 8wayrun. Well, you can get matches back to back if you put connection status to any, but then you get a lot of really bad connections. See, found an opponent instantly, but it's going to be a bad connection. Who wants to deal with that? Yoshimitsu. Tetsuo. I think I've played this guy before. And he probably beat me because I am really confused when it comes to Yoshimitsu. I have no idea what's going on. What's going on? Interesting. Like, I hit him with 3 combos. That's all the damage I got. He hit me with 1 combo, and he did all my health. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? I don't think Reversal Edge is as bad as Supers. I think Supers are far worse than Reversal Edge, but I don't think Reversal Edges are good. Oh, let me finish this match and then I'll. Oh, god damn it! I think Reversal Edges and Supers are inherently reductive to the meta of the game. Yeah, I don't think Reversal Edges are as bad as people say they are because of how easy they are to sidestep and punish with a free launcher. But I do think they are reductive. He wants a rematch. Alright. I think it very much breaks the game down. It takes a lot of the thinking away. Because there's really one way to beat a Reversal Edge. And so if someone is spamming Reversal Edge, there's one way to beat them. It brings your game down to one single style. That hit? Bullshit. How about no? Yeah, I guess you can guard break, but guard breaks are a lot of times slow moves. And since most reversal edges can be held at variable times, it makes it very easy to mix up and ruin that whole mechanic. So the best thing to do is to just sidestep and punish. In fact, sidestep and punish is the 100% always works option. So if that's the case, it reduced the mind games to sidestep and punish. Hell yeah, I'm gonna compete at the break. There's your 236B, Yosagoto.
How did my dad look?
The goddess of victory smiles upon the storm.
But yeah, that's my problem with reversal edges and supers. It's not because I think they're broke or anything, because I don't think they're broke. Maybe supers, I can accept the argument as being kind of messed up. But they are reductive. They dumb the game down too much.
Challenge your limits.
Damn it, I forgot to get a water. I think supers should only be doable in Soul Charge, which essentially makes them cost 2 bars.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh, fucking nightmare. Lewis the Red. And I'm sorry, but Nightmare should not get free soul charges.
Battle 2. Fight.
As if Nightmare being fast and high damage isn't enough. They give him free soul charges. Ay. So many nightmares. Nightmare is definitely the character you see the most often.
Battle 1. Fight.
God, I hate that move. Why does that track? Listen, I guard crushed you. Why would you attack? Why does everything he does track too?
Battle 2. Fight.
Like even his bees track. God damn it. See, supers, I think, are worse than RE because of shit like that. Supers are a get out of jail free card with a 50%, 40% damage. Yeah, everyone plays Nightmare.
Battle 4. Fight.
That fucking move. My 3 got lost in that full crouch. So I ended up doing full crouch 2B instead of full crouch 3B. Because that was supposed to be full crouch 3B. And I'm getting that a lot in this game. My 3s get lost a lot. Red Toe Monster, a lot of characters can do that. Unfortunately. Talim wins when the opponent stops attacking. Because if you just keep on attacking, you will knock her out of her wind leaps.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh, that's how I do it. 3A. Okay.
Battle 2. Fight.
Like, if you respect Talim, she's gonna fuck you up. So this guy's respecting Talim too much. So because of it, he's going to lose. I think they should give her her auto GIs and back turn back. I think that would make her a lot better. Because she still has a lot of moves that put her in back turn, but her back turn is awful. So what good is that?
Sorry, but your path ends here.
Battle 4. Fight!
I will continue on.
Got him. Her neutral beat plus K beats horizontal mids, which doesn't make any sense to me. Horizontal mids are so rare
Show respect for the
in
fallen who fought so bravely.
in 3D in fighting games in general that it's such a bizarre auto GI. But it auto GIs and doesn't give her any free damage. So even though it auto GIs, she can still get punched in the face. 3 per character. I wish every character had 3 horizontal mids.
Battle 1. Fight!
Most characters only have 1. Stop waking up and eating that. Jeez.
Battle 2. Fight!
Actually, I don't know if it does special mids or special lows. Although that would be a horizontal mid. 2A is a horizontal mid with most characters. Stop eating that! Holy shit! I thought the low was coming.
Battle 3. Fight!
What is the point of a guard crush if the opponent has advantage? Okay, that tracked roll.
Battle
I'll do my best.
Fight!
Don't eat this! He ate it.
Sorry, but your path ends here.
Got him.
To the wind. How did my dance look?
Bring up!
You will go no
Final
further.
battle! Fight!
God damn it, I eat that every time.
Sorry, but your path ends here.
Blessings for those who have repeatedly escaped the clutches of death. Challenge your limits.
I just hate losing the stupid shit. All fighting games are like that. You don't like losing the stupid shit. You like to lose when the opponent outplays you, when it's clear that they were better than you.
Battle 1. Fight.
Not like I'm kicking this guy's ass, I'm keeping the pressure up, and then he hits the super button and just gets 50% because supers are stupid. I've faced against so few grows. Not quite sure what's going on here. I have no idea what these moves are. Holy shit. Yep, he did it. What's up, NCR?
Battle 4. Fight.
That was interesting. Nope, he didn't do it. I have no idea what's going on with that character.
Battle 1. Fight.
Why do people eat that? It upsets me that people eat that.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, he's got so much range.
Battle 3. Fight. Surely not.
Why did that say front escape? That was a B throw. It should have been a back escape. Ah, that had range. Whoa. I have no idea what's going on with this character.
I'll do my best.
Like, what the fuck is that damage? Stop time. Okay. Bullshit. Mina's not in the beta. You can't encounter her wind-up skeleton.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Buckle down when I need
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, he just hit the lag switch. I guess he really wants to win now. That does not look like it's going to be mid. Yeah, she's extremely easily interrupted. That's generally why I don't think she's going to be that good in the tournament scene. Oh, she's going to be good for online, because online people aren't going to know how to deal with her crazy shit. But offline in actual tournaments, I don't think she's going to be very viable, unfortunately. Okay, that is way too much damage for her low. That looks exactly like her high, his high, or mid, whatever. Get out of my ring! God damn it! Are you fucking serious? How fast is that low?
Final battle. Fight.
Like, I just dodged his shit, and he was still able to interrupt me. That's how interruptible Talim is. Why the fuck does that retract so much? That's free? Grow does entirely too much damage. Like, I feel like he hits me twice and 70% of my health is gone. He's unsafe? I'll have to see more of it, because I've only seen like 3 grows and I have demolished all of them, so I never really get to see what their moveset is. High risk, high reward. Okay. See, the problem I'm having with Talim is I have to work so hard for any damage. And other characters don't have to work nearly this hard. Alright, who am I up against? Waiting for opponents. Another Siegfried. Siegfrieds and nightmares. Hey. This guy is laggy. Whoa, why didn't that retract? What the fuck? Her wind leap really needs an auto GI. God damn it. Everyone tracks. Why do verticals track so well? What is the point of Wind Charmer if you just get hit out of it with verticals? Why does everyone eat that? You gonna keep eating this? remember, Outlaw Nightmare, this is the nerfed Nightmare. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, this... The Nightmare you're seeing in this beta was nerfed from previous versions. Everyone tech crouches but Talim! Don't eat this! Good. You didn't eat it. Why attack after you get guard broken? Or guard crushed? What the fuck is wrong with these people? Yeah, Wind Charmer does not tech shit. Oh, oh, he changed it up.
I'll do my best.
Sorry, but your path ends here.
He didn't fall for it. Oh, he ate the last one though.
I thank you.
You will go no further. Fight. Sorry, but your path ends here.
That was supposed to be my Frosted 57, I think they just forget. I think her super is the only multi-hit super in the game. So people forget that there's a third hit. If you block the first hit, you'll automatically block the second, because the first hit jails the second, but it does not jail the third. And people forget that there's a third hit. You can, if you want to, just GI the third hit. But no one does that either.
Challenge your limits.
Geralt. Slay them now. I think I've played this guy before. Geralt doesn't seem that complicated. In fact, he may actually be overly simple. But that overly simpleness may make him tournament viable. Why does everyone eat that? Hey, I stepped that! Fuck you, game! You guys saw me step that reverse edge.
Battle 2. Fight.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't see more tiras. Whoa, that had range. That is grounded, okay. Don't tech! Good. If he teched, he would have been wrung out. Okay, that's... I've no idea. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this. Okay.
Battle 4. Fight.
When the fuck can I get up?
Final battle. Fight.
Get out of my ring.
The goddess of victory smiles upon the strong of spirit.
I think he's gonna be tournament viable just because of how simple he is. He has the ability to just block, punish anything, and he doesn't need a lot of variety. All his punishments and movements and ring outs are all very basic, and that kind of simplicity usually ends up being tournament viable. Wow. That does a lot of damage on the ground. Don't get up. That was cool. That was cool.
I'll do my best.
Battle 4. Fight.
Why would you do that?
Final battle. This. Fight.
And I'm out of the ring. That is a really cool counter. But he countered my high with that.
And bask in the glory.
Never seen such equipment before. Need to investigate.
That's a really cool counter. I like it. I appreciate it.
Battle one.
Fight! How about this?
Okay, that mid and that previous low look identical. I'm stupid. He outplayed me there.
Battle 2. Fight!
Like, Wind Charmer doesn't sidestep shit. It's so dumb. Peace out, wind up skeleton.
Battle 3. Fight! This isn't for sure.
Got him! And he's dead. I know he's salty about that.
I thank you.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
What Death Fist, Showcat?
Buckle down when I need to.
You mean the short of you? Oh, no, Snowcat, that's just B plus K. B plus KB. There's no jump involved in B plus KB. The jump is for B plus KB. Another fucking nightmare.
Battle 1. Fight!
Battle 2. Fight!
Okay, that was punishable.
Fight hard! Fight hard!
I seem to be having a problem breaking that. No, I don't think Talim is viable in the long run. I think she's only viable in the short run. She's very much gimmick based. I'm breaking B every time.
Battle
I'll do my best.
Fight! Fight hard!
Fucking shit. I'm breaking B every time, and it's not breaking his reversal throw. I know it's coming every time. See, everyone says Nightmare Super's too slow, but it auto GIs. If the opponent is attacking, it's a get out of jail free card that does 30% health.
Battle 1. Fight. Give me.
I broke A that time. Zossalamels is worse. Zossalamels is on frame 0. This is so dumb. I'm breaking it every fucking time.
Battle 3. Fight.
This nightmare shall consume you.
Battle
I'll do my best.
Fight.
Fly high. Fly high.
And now the lag starts.
The battle is over.
I'm breaking
Show
it
respect
every
for the
fucking
fallen
time. He's doing the
thoughts of
same
mankind.
thing every time. And it never breaks. See, it's shit like that that pisses me off. And it's a B break. All back throws you can break with B in this game. I know it's the net code because this net code drops inputs. Sure, you can drop that low throw, but if I'm in Wind Charmer, I can't block low.
Battle 1. Fight.
Everyone tech crouches except Talim. The fuck was that? Well, she got health back for that. That's convenient. Oh, wow. Wow. What? That didn't jail?
Battle 2. Fight.
I'm hitting up, but my character's not going up, which means inputs are being lost. And I have noticed that quite a bit with this netcode, where especially during this, inputs get lost. Again, I'm hitting up and nothing's happening. What the fuck, that tracking?
Battle
I'll
3.
do my best.
Fight. Battle.
Oh yeah, burning Gloomy is kind of ridiculous. I'm hitting up. Up didn't happen, it did B instead.
Final battle.
Way already.
Battle 1. Fight.
I definitely think Tira is the hottest girl in this game. No question. Don't tech? Good. Didn't tech. Okay, that's a mid. Good to know.
Battle 2. Fight. Battle 3. Fight.
Oh, damn. Hitting up. Did guard.
How did my dance look? I'm gonna slice you. I'm not satisfied yet. You're far from it.
Specifically, I think it's Jolly Tira is the hottest character in this game. Not Gloomy Tira. I'm not a fan of Gloomy Tira.
Can't be it, right?
but Jolly Tira.
Blessings for those who have.
I'll be right back. Well, I think Jolly is hotter than Gloomy because I like a girl who smiles. You know, a girl who smiles is so much nicer to be around than a girl who doesn't. And even though Jolly and Gloomy technically look exactly the same, the fact that Jolly is smiling and looks happy just makes it so much more likable.
Battle 1.
Don't see many Killicks. Okay, this is laggy. This is really laggy. I'm losing a lot of inputs here. I meant to do a B throw there. The B throws don't exist anymore because Namco decided to put reversal edges in. This is so laggy, holy shit.
Battle 2. Fight.
Get off Wi-Fi, you piece of shit.
I'm still not.
Battle 3. Fight.
I couldn't even block that because of this Wi-Fi connection. Guaranteed. I know you love that. That was beautiful. Now we got that SC1 Killick outfit. Talim Soul Charge gives her a lot of new moves and makes a lot of her moves guard crush. Moon Gusetsu. I'm not playing that guy again. He's way too laggy. You're talking about the 1A plus B or the 3A plus B where he sweeps your legs and hits you in the nuts. That has either it's either an A break or a B break depending on which throw he does. It's a straight 50-50 mix-up. The one that reverse ring outs is a B break. So that's generally the one you want to break if the opponent's back is to the edge. I'm not playing that guy again. He's too laggy. See, I know, like, setting connection status to 3 bars makes it take forever to get matches. But I don't get laggy pieces of shit like that guy.
Challenge your limits. Let your desire for victory take you beyond your...
Ah, fucking Sophie. They will never nerf Sophie. Okay, this guy. Fuck you. Sophie has had the same moveset since Soulcalibur 1. They've never nerfed her because the game's designed around her. And that's not a joke. The game is designed around Sophie. She's basically the Mishima of these games. And this guy's laggy enough that I can't block that low on reaction. I was wondering if he was going to do anything or remain frozen like that. This guy's on Wi-Fi. You can really tell what Wi-Fi feels like. What I mean is, Sophie is always the first character they create for Soulcalibur. That's what I mean by she's a Mishima. In Tekken, the Mishimas are always the first characters they create because they base the engine around what the Mishimas can do. So they base the engine around Sophie, so Sophie will always have all the tools. She will always just be a really well-balanced character.
Final battle. Fight.
No, there was Greeks. When I say Sophie, I mean the Greeks. They had the Greeks in Soulcalibur 5. It was Patroclus. Patroclus was basically Sophie. Oh, you serious? That guy was laggy too, but I guess I'll play him again. He wasn't as laggy as the previous guy. Fine, Pyrrha was Sophie. I don't know, I barely played 5. Either way, the Greeks were in the game. And I mean, like, look at that. They come out with a new game, they come out with new main characters, and what do? They make clones of Sophie and Cassandra. Because more Sword and Shield Greek users, that's exactly what Soulcalibur needs. Yes, Sophie is the Ryu of the game.
Battle 1. Fight.
He's the Jin of the game. Or she. This guy does not Death Fist at all. It's kind of upsetting. He's not even a good Sophie. Just that Sophie is such a basic bitch character. She's always got good frames. She's always got good damage. And for some reason I can never see, you see how I jumped there? That's because an input got lost. Because this netcode is awful. Like they'll always have tracking mids. I was holding back. Oh well, it still hit.
How did my dance look?
The goddess of victory.
I was trying to go in the soul charge, but it lost my back somehow. Even though I was holding back, I didn't press back and then all three buttons. I was holding back and hit all three buttons, and it still lost my back. Grow is just as much of an edgelord as Vi. When does this beta end? Anyone know? It's sometime during today. Let's see if it's listed anywhere. 8 p.m.
All right.
8 p.m. Pacific. I really need a practice mode though, because there are a lot of moves. Like Talim has some really weird new moves. I don't know what they are. Like sometimes I see people do them, and they're in strings, so I don't know what they are. I think the buffer system in this game is a bit too big too. Or maybe that's just because of the netcode, where they made the buffer system gigantic. Yeah, I sometimes get moves that come out and I'm like, I'll do a Windsalt B, but I was hitting Windsalt A, and I'm thinking, how did that come out? Like I stopped hitting B a while ago. Sec Knight, don't count on it. The netcode in Namco games is always awful. The fact that people can get tunneling software, like for instance the Dolphin emulator uses tunneling software. The fact that people can get tunneling to work better than the actual netcode in these games is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense why the netcode is as bad as it is.
Challenge your limits.
Yoshimitsu, watch me get owned here because Yoshimitsu confuses the shit out of me.
Battle 1. Fight!
I think of all the online characters, I think Yoshimitsu is probably the best character online. Because his moves are so fast, you cannot react to them. You have to guess. If you guess wrong, you just die.
Step. Battle 2.
Yeah, I know that's Snowcat, but people are getting tunneling in America working better than the netcode. I'm not talking about tunneling in Japan. I'm talking about tunneling in America. Like, these helicopter mix-ups, you can't see that shit online. Why is my full crouch 3BB not tech crouch? Why does everyone have tech crouch except Talim? See, I'm not learning anything against Yoshi. Nothing Talim does fucking tech crouches. Smallest character in the game, nothing she does tech crouches. No, you're not listening to me, Snowcat. You're not listening to me. It's got nothing to do with the US. We can get tunneling software working in the US better than this netcode. That's what I'm saying. I can fight someone in Soulcalibur 2 on Dolphin from here to Europe, and it's better than the netcode they have in the actual game. Going New Jersey to New Jersey.
Battle 1. Fight!
I feel like Yoshi players just push buttons and just hope that you like.
Battle 2. Fight!
Like, they just hope that moves come in because you cannot see any of this shit. Like, why the fuck does that track?
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Like, I learned nothing fighting against Yoshi. It's just a mess. And that's why I think right now, Yoshi is probably the best online character. I don't know about offline, but online, it's so impossible to understand what's going on. His mix-ups are impossible to read. But hey, look, it's another Nightmare / Siegfried. Or, yeah. They're all bad, but, jeez. What's up, Al Campy?
Battle 2. Fight!
God, they're all so bad. I think Nightmare is better than Siegfried, though. so much damage.
Battle 3. Fight.
Of course, random super.
Haven't had enough. Ready?
God, they nerfed 3-3A so much. It's got no range, it's unsafe.
Final battle. Fight. The battle is over. Show respect. Battle 1. Fight. Battle 2. Fight.
See, this guy, I can break his ground throw. But that previous Nightmare who did like 8 ground throws in a row, I couldn't break any of them. And I don't know why. What the hell was that?
The goddess of victory
Escape,
smiles
grab,
upon the strong of spirit.
breaks are just A or B. All throw breaks are just A or B. No, the input is either A or back A. But to break it is still A or B.
Challenge your limits.
On the primer, they're saying it's A or back A to break, but you can still use B to break back A. They both work.
Battle 1. Fight.
I've been breaking throws with B all weekend. Idiot stance. Wow. That whiffed somehow. What am I, stupid?
Battle 2. Fight.
This guy moves. A little confused by all these stance shifts.
Battle 3. Fight.
Like, this guy's just pushing buttons. I'm really confused.
Battle
I'll do my best.
Fight.
Back throw. Nice damage. Why? He really is pushing buttons if he's walking up A plus B. God damn it.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Because A plus B with Killick is an awful move. If you ever do it, you've done it by accident.
Battle 1. Fight.
Yeah, see, that's an awful move. Okay, let me block these lows. God damn it.
Battle 2. Fight.
Block that low. I've seen Killick non-stop. I know what his lows look like, and yet I can't block them.
Battle 3. Fight.
How do I punish that? Can I punish that? Are you fucking serious? That hit my back jump? Yeah, this guy. Just pushing buttons. It's so hard to tell what a guy who just pushes buttons is going to do. Okay, that had advantage. They're the hardest people to play against. Like, what the f- It's so hard to tell what he's gonna do. He's so random. There was no flowchart. If there was a flowchart, I could have read it. That guy, he is doing a different move every time. Senjin Roha, don't play like that in offline, not in real tournaments. Offline at a real tournament, I would have been blocking his lows and punishing. He's able to get away with that because I can't block lows online. The person, one of my main team members, has played Killix in Soulcalibur 2. I know what every single one of Killix lows look like. Couldn't block any of them. But that's generally what I hate most about playing online, not being able to block lows. Generally why I don't like to play fighting games online at all. I think it's not worth the aggravation. Because, you know, if you're playing offline and someone beats you, you're like, okay, they beat me. But if you're playing online and someone beats you because an input got dropped or you weren't able to block a low on time because of whatever amount of lag is in the game, that's such an awful feeling. That's so aggravating. The only reason I'm playing this online is because it's the only thing you can do. Otherwise, I'd be sitting in training mode. Another goddamn Siegfried. Siegfrieds and nightmares all day.
Battle 1. Fight.
Nice. See, I wanted to do up on the first one when he did B. But nope. It decided I was doing guard instead. That's free.
Ready?
Battle 2. Fight.
Why is RE so safe? Or why is there so little recovery off of them? Okay, again, he did the B. Every time I want to do the avoidance for the B, but this fucking buffer system. Shit like that pisses me off with netcode. That's twice I guessed right on the reversal edge, and it didn't work because of this netcode and this buffer system. Damn it. Okay, down. Nope, it does guard again. Where's my GI there? I tried to re-GI his GI, which should have worked. Nope, he got me. Oh, he didn't. What? Down, down, down. Why did B come out? I didn't hit B anywhere in the middle of that. That's free. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I didn't read GI because I didn't know it was free. Oh. I should have just done quadricycle forward B. I don't know lethal hit combos because there's no practice mode for me to really practice that shit. Where was my GI there? See, my GI got lost in the netcode. And again, GI got lost in the netcode. Back throw.
Battle 2. Fight.
What? Are you serious? Gee, I got lost in the netcode. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Talim's damage is kinda low, except for a few specific moves. But those few specific moves require so much setup. Damn it, I keep forgetting there's another one. Why the fuck do verticals track step so well in this game?
And bask in the glory.
Like, you can see me step there, and I just get hit with a vertical. Yeah, Talim's Wind Charmer doesn't sidestep shit. People on the Talim forums are saying, like, it's worse than 8wayrun. Step is pretty bad, and Talim's Wind Charmer is even worse. What's up, Adam? Yeah, I just really don't think in the long run Talim is going to be viable. She does her damage is way too much work to get out. It requires so much setup. She doesn't really have that much of a mix-up game. And she really doesn't have any sort of lows that people need to fear. Like with most characters, they have lows where you have to start blocking them, and once you start blocking, or you take a big chunk of damage. And then of course, she can mix that up with they can mix them up with their mids to also get big damage. Talim does not really get big damage from lows. She gets big damage with a few select mids, but if you just stop fearing the lows, you'll never eat those mids. Like her main low tool is Air Rage A. That's probably her best low. It tracks step, which is nice. It's safe, which is nice. But unless it hits counter hit, you're not really getting any damage off of it. So just don't eat it counter hit. And people are like, oh, but she can mix it up with her Air Rage B cannon that does 33% of your health. How about you just don't eat that? How about you just, whenever she goes into Air Rage, you just step. And if the cannon comes out, you take a free launch punish. If the low comes out, well, the low is slow enough that you can block and crouch and block it before. It's got such a completely different timing than her B. Yes, Talim is my main. Like, if the Air Rage low and the Air Rage mid had the same timings, that would be a valid mix-up. But the fact that their timings are so different is what makes them not work well together. That's one of the reasons why some of the other characters work so well. Like, their mix-up games have... If you got a character where you have a low and a mid that have the same exact speed, that's a good mix-up. Especially if they look the same at startup. Talim doesn't. Other than that, what's she going to get with a low? 1A? 1A, which does like 5% damage, if that. 2K, which has no range and does even less damage. If 1A still went into her stance shifting like it did in the previous game, then maybe it would be more usable. But now that it doesn't go in the stance shift, it seems like, ugh. Like, I never see, looking at other, I do not speak Italian, Adam. Looking at other Talim players, none of them use 1A. Because there's no point. So when you get rid of 1A, she basically has two lows. Air Rage A and 2K. And two lows is not enough to be a viable character. You cannot be a viable character if you do not have mix-ups. Starting to get a headache. Well, I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm getting kind of tired. I umpire on weekends, and if I get the early games, I have to wake up at 5 o'clock.
All right.
You know, it's like a couple years ago, KDZ won. A couple years ago, KDZ won Evo with Superman in Injustice. And everyone's like, Superman is broke. He needs to be nerfed. And I'm like, what are you talking about? If Superman was broke, why were no other Superman making it into top 5? It was just KDZ. Superman had no mix-up. So if you have no mix-up, you're not broke. You can't be broke. It's just people were impatient. So, and if you're impatient against someone who has no mix-up, then they'll keep hitting you with the stuff that doesn't need a mix-up. My stick. Opponent found. Maxi. I've only ever fought one Maxi, so we'll see what this is like. And that Maxi I demolished, so I don't even remember what his moveset is like.
One. Fight.
Wait, is that an unblockable?
Damn it. What?
No, even up until the end, KDZ was beating Sonic Fox. It's just that KDZ stopped playing, and that's when Sonic Fox took over. Don't tech.
Oh man.
Battle 3. Fight.
See. What? Ria. Ria.
I did not mean to do that. But input got lost, so that happens. What?
Final battle. Fight.
Well, that tracked. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Messing with me is just stupid.
Honestly, I think maybe GI is a little too good. The fact that the GI is everything kind of messed up. Okay. Okay, that isn't unblockable. Are you serious? You can hold it out that long? What? How the fuck did that track? Everything in this game tracks way too well.
Battle 3. Fight. The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Alright, I think this is gonna be my last match. I'm getting tired. Starting to fall asleep. I need to go to sleep. Been up for too long. God, I hate that low. And that's not even punishable? Are you fucking serious?
Battle 2. Fight. Damn it.
Anytime you see me jump, that's an input getting lost. Just so you guys know. What? Why the fuck does that track?
I'll do my best.
What the fuck is with this character? And this stupid tracking.
The battle is over. Show respect for the
Like
fallen who
I've
fought
gotten
so well.
hit behind someone so many times because Talim has to be this close of you to hit them, and people's hitboxes seem to extend behind them constantly. It's just because Talim has no range and I have to get right behind him. Alright. Well, that's it for me. Playing Talim, Al, right? You got hit from behind while you were playing Talim? Can I disable these Discover notifications? I already use this app. Messages, friend requests, activities, invitations. When friends go online. Trophies, game alerts, downloads, upload, communities, request to watch gameplay, events. You know what pisses me off? I turn events off, and yet I still get notifications about events. That shit pisses me off. What's up, El Drago Destructor? Alright, that's probably going to be activities. Let's disable that. No, it's invitations. That's probably what it is. Game alerts? I don't know what a game alert is. Like, I'll constantly get messages. I've deleted them. I constantly get messages for I think it's Injustice 2. And it's like, dude, I disabled that shit. Seven people on my playlist are currently playing this. Let's see. James, this is Empty Fighter, John Nitty, Kikalik, Meza, Rigel, and Zefukai. Rigel, who's a bitch. After I beat him, said his buttons were fucked up. I mean, he was already in F tier, and he's saying his buttons are messed up. I don't buy it. Alright, I am calling it a night. Peace out, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with Cody playing... What's he playing? Tomb Raider. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The fencing dude is back in the game, but he's currently not playing... Not in the beta. You're talking about Raphael.